Wunderkids compared to Rijkaard and better than Pogba, Ajax Gravenberch. It is the stuff of management dreams, a blank cheque to build the most exciting young starting 11 in world football. But that is exactly what new BBC Sound podcast Wunderkids is offering. In fantasy format at least, over its 11 episodes. The first 3 episodes are available to listen to now. The Wunderkids team, in conjunction with BBC Sport, have come up with 11 players, and presenter Steve Crossman will be joined by experts to discuss the latest inclusions, with one new player revealed each week. So far, new Manchester City forward Julian Alvarez and Bayer Leverkusen winger Florian Wirtz have made the cut, and now Ajax midfielder Ryan Gravenberch joins them. Who is he? Ryan Gravenberch has scored 10 goals for Ajax in 93 games. At just 19, Gravenberch has already played 93 times for Ajax and 10 for the senior Netherlands team, including twice at Euro 2020. He's a deep-lying central midfielder with a great engine who chips in with the odd goal too, becoming the youngest player since 1981 to score in the Dutch Cup final last season. In 2018, aged 16 years and 130 days, he became the youngest player to feature for Ajax in the Eredivisie, beating a record set by the legendary Clarence Seedorf in 1992. The brother of ex-Reading striker Denzel Gravenberch, Ryan has been compared to compatriots Frank Rijkaard and Frankie de Jong, and called better versions of Paul Pogba external link. Manchester United and Liverpool are among the European giants linked with a move to try and lure him from Ajax. If you look at his father, he's 6'5", a giant of a guy. Surely that's where the hate came from. Ryan has an athlete's body. This is maybe why he stood out so early and why Ajax picked him. With his great skills and technique and brought him to the academy, they could easily put him 3 or 4 years above his own age. That's when people started to find out this kid was only 12. They thought he is going to be a world beater. This happens to almost every kid who is tall and of Suriname background. He gets that label. This is the new Frank Rijkaard. Everybody thinks he is the ideal player to follow in the footsteps of Rijkaard, but that's massive expectations. It's almost too big for him. Nobody can be the next Rijkaard. He is a wonderful kid. When he was 16 and made his debut, I couldn't believe my eyes. So far, he's handling it all really well. That night in the Champions League against Liverpool at the Amsterdam Arena, in the first game of last season's group stage, he was given a place in the starting lineup. He handled it as if it was a normal thing and as if the Champions League was his playground. Ajax manager Erik ten Hag loves players like Gravenberch, a player who can make that team tick. I'd say it's 16% that he will go this summer, 14% he will stay. I think he'd be a Barcelona player, and if Xavi wants to play the tiki-taka style, he'd be ideal for that. What makes him so special is his physical presence. He has played a lot of matches. He knows how to drive the ball forward and play in tight spaces, and he's very agile considering how big he is. It makes us very proud to see him come through the academy. It's wonderful. He reminds us of Frankie de Jong because of the style of play, his role in the team, but they are not exactly the same. He sits deep and drives the ball forward.